This is a short love story. Being a native of Colorado, it had always been a dream of mine to move to downtown Denver. So in 2015, I finally packed up all my stuff and I moved into the most beautiful downtown apartment that I had ever seen. But here's part of the problem. I also love cash flow. So I decided to do what any normal person would and just simply find a total stranger from Craigslist to live with. But here's the amazing thing. He quickly became my best new friend, and it's really crazy to think that I literally have Craigslist and maybe even a little William to thank for finding the love of my life. Because here's the thing, just a few weeks after Ryan and I settled into our new palace, I took notice of the most astonishing woman that I had ever seen. And what's even better is that she was walking through the courtyard just outside my window. And every couple of weeks, I would see the same stunning woman, who was always dressed for success. And not only was she gorgeous, but she carried herself with this level of confidence and poise that I just wasn't used to. And I was instantly in love with her. Sadly, aside from a couple brief introductions, I just never really found the opportunity to have a conversation with her. And eventually winter hit, and it would be many months before I would see her again. And what was strange though was that she just kept making her way into my thoughts, and I found myself so curious about her. I wanted to know where she was from and what her family was like and what she liked to do for fun and adventures and what were her dreams. Eventually, summer finally came around again and I just couldn't take it anymore. I reached for the first pen and paper I could find, which literally happened to be a sticky note. And on that post-it, I would write, "Kellyanne, would you like to get a drink sometime? Text me," and slapped it on her door. Well, hours passed and then days and weeks and no texts came, and I began wondering if she'd either moved out or just wasn't interested. But either way, I was oddly a little heartbroken about it. And one warm summer day, I made my way to the pool to enjoy some sun, and I turned my head and I actually saw you. I hollered out, "So you're not gonna text?" And as you would expect from the sweetest girl in the world, you pretended not to know it was me who left the note. It would be nearly 6 weeks before I finally ended up getting that text from you to grab some ice cream. And while we would go on to share countless adventures together over the next 2 years, each one bringing our lives closer and closer together, I actually knew the moment I first saw you that you were the one. You were my queen. And I don't want to wait any longer to commit my love to you, my best friend forever. It's time to make a few phone calls.
Oh, absolutely, you do. You certainly do. I have my blessing, and I appreciate you calling me and asking.
Absolutely. Oh my God, Matthew, good luck, kiddo.
So now there's really only one more thing to do, and it's to tell you exactly how I feel. Kellyanne Zielinski, I've been in love with you from the moment I laid my eyes on you. It's no wonder I climbed up and down these stairs so many times to come and see you. You were always so lovingly grateful for all of my strengths, but so supportive of my many, many weaknesses. And you've just made me a better person every day, and I want to spend the rest of my life with you. So really what I'm trying to say is I'm ready to give you the best version of myself every day for the rest of our lives. So there's really only one last question to ask. Will you marry